What's up, Scorpio? I'm super excited to see you here. This is going to be your reading, and you're going to be first. You're going to be the first of all the signs because it's your birthday. Happy solar return, beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. Or if you're a cross watcher, or if it is your sun or rising, let's just tune in. First, we're going to start with the theme of this month, the month of November, the energy that I was picking up for you before I started shuffling, before I was getting prepared to do the readings. Um, I saw you guys standing in front of the door or in front of a door, and I felt that this door had a very important opportunity, very big, beautiful opportunity for you. One that I felt like this door is one hell of a door. And as soon as you walk through that door, I feel like there will be so many blessings, abundance, and new doors opening for you. This is a very important door for you to walk through. But then I saw you standing there, like kind of looking at, why is the door not opening? Why is the door not opening? I kind of felt your energy like you wanted to go through the door, but the door was not opening. And then I saw that you were holding the key in your hand to open the door, but you were not aware of it. So this might be the energy that you have been going through for the last couple of months. And I kind of feel like this month you will either start noticing that you are holding the key, or you will open the door and move through the door and get your blessings, get your opportunities. So the theme of your month. Oh, can't make that stuff up. Movements. Yes. This is amazing. Okay, so this is, I really love this card. Why? Because this card holds a big opportunity. We can also see this card as this egg on the card as either pregnancy. So maybe someone is getting pregnant. Maybe someone is finding out that they are pregnant, or there's something going on around fertility. But there's also this egg is also about new opportunities, new blessings, new gifts, new things that are growing inside of you, that need to be nurtured and protected, that need to be kept warm. And there's a snake here, and the snake is all about moving. It's all about shedding old skin. It's all about healing. It's all about Kundalini energy. So this is a really beautiful card. And underneath it says movement. Just like I said, I felt like when I saw you in front of the door with the key, I felt like you were standing there, and probably there's a door that you've been waiting for you to open, so you can seize the moment, so you can get all the things that you actually have worked for the last, I want to say year, but I kind of feel like it might be longer than a year. I definitely see that you are shedding a lot of old skin this year, and this month I feel like this month will be a very important month for you to shed skin. Because I kind of felt like you might have been holding on to some of the skin and not willing to let that go yet. And I feel like this month might be the ending of the holding on to the shitty stuff, holding on to the old stuff. I kind of feel like you're ready to move forward. You might be done with your own bullshit. I think some of y'all might be done with your own bullshit and be like, I'm done. I'm going through the door. I don't care if I need to kick that door in. I don't know if I need to, I don't know what to do, but I'm getting in there. And then right before you're trying to kick in the door, I kind of feel like you're going to notice oh my God, the key was here all along. Choo choo. Let's move in. So that's what I'm definitely feeling for you. And I feel some excitement. I feel the solar plexus, I feel it how do you say it? I feel it getting smaller and then getting bigger all of a sudden, getting smaller and then getting bigger. So you might be battling some fears, maybe anxiety. Maybe you have some belly issues, like with your liver, gallbladder, stuff like that, like your bowels, anything in the bowel area, anything in the belly area. You might have some tension there. You might feel some old energy being released. This might give you some symptoms that are not really comfortable, or it might create bursts of energy throughout your body. Like all of a sudden you feel like a lot of energy moving through your entire body, and then you feel like really inspired to make new moves, make new do new make new decisions, um, get into a new direction, step up to that guy or the girl that you kind of like, but you don't know how to approach that guy or girl. I kind of feel like this is going to be a month of a lot of breakthroughs for you. It's a very important month. Let's look into your light and your shadow for this month. Light and shadow energy. Do I get the right deck for this? I don't think so. I'm going to pick another one. Oops, this one. Yes. Okay, let's move into your light and shadow energy for this month. So the light being your higher self, being your conscious, being the positive things, being the things in your conscious mind. Did I say that already? I think I did. So the things that you are aware of, the things that are you probably see as exciting, happy, joyful, those kind of things. Okay, wait. You don't want to come out yet. Okay, there you are. And then we go into the shadow. And the shadow being all the things that are in the subconscious, that are in the ego, that are in, it might be for some of y'all that you perceive as negative or unpleasant. Shadow. Okay, so looking here in the light, we got number 17 with pushing the envelope, and number 1 is all about new beginnings. What I said, I definitely feel new beginning there for you. Talking about 7, I feel like we're talking about some self-mastery. I feel like some spiritual alignment is happening for you right now, and with the spiritual aligning and this new beginning, I feel like we got the 8. I feel like it's all about getting back in balance, shedding old karmatic energy, and we get pushing the envelope, and it's kind of making me feel, well, when I look at this card, I kind of see like a being, and it looks like the being is like throwing out some trash, like maybe even looks like a backpack a little. Do you see it like here? And then this, so it might even look like a backpack. So I kind of feel like the old stuff is being released, the old stuff is being thrown out, and yeah, you might be moving a little bit like in a more aggressive energy, in a more masculine energy. I feel like you might be more motivated. I feel like you might not let anyone walk all over you again. I feel like you hold your boundaries more firm, or if someone crosses your boundary, I feel like you will be able to put them in their place real quick. In a new type of way. So some of you might have done this by yelling or being passive aggressive. I kind of feel like you're taking it on a new approach right now, one that honors your soul more, and one that's more like, I don't want to say per se a calmer energy, but I kind of do feel like you are not one to mess with this month. I feel like you will tell them when they're wrong, and that's in the light side. So this is a very positive trait for you, especially after the months that you have been going through. In the shadows, we got unfinished business, and we got the 5 here and the 9, and this is the whole thing that I was talking about, what I saw before I did the reading. I saw you standing in front of the door. I saw you like being able to, like, you have the key in your hand, you can walk through the door, but for some reason you are not aware that you hold the key. I kind of feel like there's some unfinished business, sorry, old finished business, unfinished business there for you. And I want to say, I said old because of the old skin that's not shedding yet. So you kind of are resistant to release some old energy. So you might, in the beginning of this month, maybe even up until the third week of this month of November, you might be struggling, because the 5 is all about challenges, all about obstacles on your path, and the 9 is all about coming full circle. So you might be being challenged by letting like so you might be challenged to let go of your old bullshit. You might feel like some resistance. You might not be aware on you might not be aware. How do I explain this? So what I'm seeing is you as a snake holding the skin, but then I see some pieces of the skin being released like with ease, as if you have no problem releasing that bullshit. But then I see you holding on to some of the pieces, what doesn't allow your new skin to grow the way it should. So that's the analogy that I'm kind of getting here. So I feel like you have a challenge. This month it will be an obstacle a little bit for you to release some of the old stuff, but at the end you will finish it. At the end you will release it. At the end you will be able to come full circle, but you just have to overcome this, because what I'm seeing here is you see someone, like I see a lot of, if you would look at this as an your aura field of the third aura layer. This is the a layer that's connected to your solar plexus and connected to your thinking, that looks like a little bit of a flame. You kind of see here a flame. So you're being a lot in your head this month. I see you thinking and thinking and overthinking. Are you making the right decision? Should you go this way or that way? So you might be so much in your mind that you're not able to release some of these patterns, a little bit of the old patterns. And I think the old pattern is being way too hard on yourself. I think you have been way too hard on yourself. You have been holding yourself to enormous standards. And of course, this is a good thing, but it's not a good thing when it's making you feel small, or if it's making you feel like a failure, or if it's making you feel anxious, or if it's putting like so much pressure on your back that you're not able to move forward, or for example, not able to see that you already hold the key. You are ready to like kick in the door and do things like in a very hard and maybe even dramatic type of way. Well, you could do it simple by just using the key that's really light in your hand. You will not hurt any body parts. You will not break the door. You will not be out of breath. You will not get into any type of situation that's dramatic because of you kicking in the door of opportunities. No, you could use the key and walk through it. So you kind of might have a little bit of an issue there. And the answer lays in your hands. Yeah, the key. So I feel like, um, um, so I feel like, how do I want to say this? I feel like the solution to open the door or to some sort of issue that you're dealing with right now is really, really close to you. And it might be one that you have already thought of. It might be one that somebody already told you, or it's like really, really close to you. And for some reason, you either neglected taking action on it, or you dismissed it because you thought, like, oh, that would be too simple, or no, that cannot be the solution to the issue. And it actually is. So we're moving into relationship energy. A relationship energy could be the energy between you and friends, you and family members, you and yourself, or love. Twin flame, soulmate, children, all types of relationships. The relationships this month for Scorpio, give me their energy. And I want to do you. Relationship energy for Scorpio. Yes. The cards I got for you is it is safe to love. It says, well, it actually says in Dutch, but I'm going to read it in English. Open your heart to receive the most precious energy by giving and by receiving. So this card is for you this month around love. And then we got be bold and make the first move. Ooh, didn't I say something like this just now? I don't know if I did. Did I tell you to move forward and step up to that girl or boy or man or woman? I don't know. Maybe I did it in a previous reading. But if I did, So the energy around love that I'm definitely feeling is that you have been guarding your heart way too much. You have been having a hard time opening up to people when it comes to your real emotions, and this has been affecting your relationships with either family members, relationship with your friends, with your loved one, with your child, and even the relationship with yourself. And I feel like definitely in this period of time, the most important priority for you might be you. It might be you feeling the need to be happy again, you feeling the need to be feeling flowy, secure, and being balanced when it comes to giving and receiving. I kind of feel like you are off balance, and I don't want to say like you are off balance, like all the Scorpios are off balance when it comes to receiving, because I feel like it's kind of divided. I feel some of you Scorpios are giving way too much and not getting enough in return, or not accepting enough in return, not taking it, not able to receive it. Like somebody giving you something and say, "Oh, thank you, you did this for me." And you went, "No, no, 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 it's all good." Yeah, that's that type of energy. And some of y'all been taking way too much. And I feel like the takers do this because they have been giving for a very long time in the past, and now things have switched up. So you have reversed the roles and they are kind of off balance still. So it's really important for you when it comes to love to find the balance this month. Find the balance in giving and taking. In giving and receiving. I don't like to say taking, I think it's receiving. Giving and receiving. And I kind of feel like you need to be the person to take this situation to a next level. So if you have an issue when it comes to a family member, loved one, friendship, or yourself, you need to be the first one to take the lead. You need to put the key in the door and open the door. You cannot wait for anybody else. You need to stop playing hints. You need to stop expect people to know what you're thinking. Just tell them how you feel, or do it in such a way that you feel comfortable with, but open up a little bit more than you're used to. I feel like when you do this, things will have a luck will turn. That's what I'm getting. Luck will turn. And then I get the stone peridot, the crystal peridot, the green crystal. So you might need to look up what a peridot can do for you. I don't know if I pronounce this right. Maybe I pronounce this in Dutch. In Dutch we say peridot. I will put it down in the description box, so you know which stone I'm referring to. But yeah, peridot, I kind of feel that stone. For some reason, it is important for your relationship. So yeah, when it comes to your relationship, it's very important to take the lead right now, to be the first one to take a step forward, to mend certain situations, to seize the moment, and when it comes to you, it's very important that you create the balance. Don't wait for somebody else to create the balance. Don't wait for somebody else to give you something, or to be able, like, that you can give, that person is going to ask you to do something for them. You need to be the first one to ask. If you have been taking, receiving, and not giving, right now is the moment for you to reach out to somebody in your family, somebody you love, somebody you care about, or somebody you don't even know, and give them something without them asking for it, and don't ask for anything back. And if you have been giving, ask for something. Anything that you need. Do you need a massage? Ask for a massage. Do you need for somebody to cook for you? Ask for somebody to cook for you. Do you need for somebody to get up in the bus so you can sit down? Ask for it. Whatever you need, that you feel that you need, it's time for you to ask for what you need. So this is your energy when it comes to love. So now let's move into, which are the best cards? I think this one. Now let's move into the energy of work. So talking about work, I'm talking about your purpose, I'm talking about business, I'm talking about a job, I'm talking about study. Do I say it right? Study. School. learning, expanding, the energy of expanding, the energy of creation, the energy of gaining abundance in knowledge, finances. That's the energy for you this month. Okay, give me one more card for that. To clarify, to give it some extra energy, to let us know what we're up against when it comes to this energy in the month of November. Thank you. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So we got gratitude. That's the first card we got for you. Then we got justice. So what I'm getting here is a couple of things. I feel like some of y'all might be coming across some law issue, some issue with the law, some issue with a lawyer, maybe the need for you to talk to a lawyer, maybe you need to like file some stuff, maybe you need to get some documents in order, maybe you need to write a letter for something to do with law, something to do with lawyers, something to do with justice. So there might be a thing that you have to like take on when it comes to government stuff, when it comes to legal stuff. That's the word what I was looking for. Legal stuff that you need to fix, that you definitely need to do. But I also feel like you have been putting up a lot of energy, and you might every now and then you might have been in your pessimistic mind. You might have been overthinking, and at times it might have like slipped your mind to be grateful for all the things that you do have. So I definitely feel like being in the with an attitude of gratitude this month will help you attract more of the things that you actually want. I definitely feel like you will be able to be grateful for stuff this month, because I kind of feel like you are getting some things you asked for, some things you prayed for, some things you worked for. So that might mean some of y'all might get a promotion. Doesn't go for everyone, but for some it definitely will. When it comes to um, um, I see some people being in an activism, or somebody being like protesting or getting some sort of justice for something that's been like feeling really heavy on your mind and on your soul and on your heart. And I feel like you will be so super duper grateful for that justice that coming true, for the fairness, for the whole entire energy there. Some of y'all be getting some answers when it comes to some judge or some situation with the law that's is going to be favorable for you. When it comes to your job, I kind of feel like things are either moving up, or the energy will be lighter, or they will be happier, or you will get some new opportunities here for you. It is important though to keep the balance, because justice is also about balance. It is important for you to keep the balance when it comes to work and personal. Yes, so that's the energy that I'm getting for you when it comes to the month November and work. And we move on to health. I'm going to use you. Health. Oh, I know. What? 1 second. Yes, I'm going to do you and you. Okay. Oh, health. When I'm talking about health, I talk about mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and if there's any other form of health possible, I mean that type of health too. Yes. What can Scorpio expect when it comes to health for the month November? Okay, we got for you, answer the call. The card underneath says, what is your soul calling you to do? And then we got bounty. And then we got reap, harvest, reward, effort, abundance, payout, wealth. And you see like all fruits there. So what I'm feeling when it comes to health this month for you, beautiful Scorpio, I definitely see that there has been some issue lingering when it comes to health on whatever factor that may be, it might be emotionally, might be mental, might be physical, might be spiritual. There is something, some symptom that has been bothering you, or that has been raising question marks for you in your mind. You might be thinking about going to the doctor, therapist, a counselor, spiritual teacher, a spiritual coach, a doctor, whatever. I think I said doctor already, so it might be doctor for some of y'all. Um, but I feel like your body is trying to communicate to you. So definitely, I feel like spiritually, emotionally, and mentally is talking through physically. So you might feel this month a couple of things, and then again, I feel your belly area again popping up, and I feel like kind of almost like pain in my gallbladder area. So I kind of feel a little bit of pain around the tightening of the belly, around the gallbladder and the liver. So you might have a lot of emotions that you have been taking in and not spewing out, like not expressing those emotions. And I kind of feel like your body is responding to that a lot. So you need to find a way to release your emotions and your mental thinking in a way that's more healthy for you. Um, sorry, in a way that's more healthy for you. And I kind of feel like as soon as you do this, as soon as you listen to your body and listen to what your body's trying to tell you intuitively, I feel like you will get the rewards that you are seeking. Your body will be starting to respond in a different way, and you will start to attract different things. So that's going to be exciting. Now we're going to look into healing. So when we're talking about healing, what is important for you to heal, to focus on when it comes to healing? Okay, so looking at healing, I'm getting the card connecting with your ancestors. And we're getting deep breathing. So when it comes to healing, I definitely feel that there is like you, the shadow side, the light side of you is starting to merge, and you need to find a way to be more comfortable with that merging. You might not be very comfortable expressing your emotions. You might have some issues with family, or some issues with being who you really are in front of other people. So you might be wearing a mask a lot of the times. You might be going through some issues that you don't want anybody to see, and having a hard time to stay present. And for some of y'all, I definitely feel like you need to heal some ancestral patterns, and I feel like you're already doing this. So I kind of feel like you're already doing the work, you're already putting in the work. So this is kind of more like a small reminder for you. I want you to like go deep into your heart space and focus on what it is that you need right now, when it comes to the past generations, that the cycles that they have been repeating, and the cycles that you might have been repeating for yourself at this moment in this lifetime. I do see for some of y'all, I don't know why this is coming true, but I'm getting it, so I'm telling it to you. For some of you that might have mixed backgrounds, coming from different cultures, two different cultures or multiple different cultures, it's time for you to integrate these and to heal whatever needs to be healed from both sides, if that makes sense. When it comes to deep breathing, I kind of feel here that some of you have been dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD, stress symptoms, or old baggage that has been related to these type of symptoms, these type of energies. And there might be some issues popping up this month that you need to heal. And the way to heal it is to focus on your breathing. The way you breathe, the way you take in your air, your oxygen, the more oxygen you have in your body, the lower the stress level will be. So try to focus on breathing through the belly instead of to the heart space. Focus on the heart, healing your heart chakra, and then I definitely feel that you will be on the right path. Beautiful Scorpio, I hope you liked your message. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and share this message. I'm really grateful for you tuning in, and I hope you have a beautiful, loving, heartwarming month this month. Sending you all my love and a great month.